please tell me, but then now at the very beginning, just mark them out. Yeah, but if you all don't understand anything, why you got it wrong or something like that, please tell me which question number, which one it is, then we can get them corrected. Okay, cool. Here we go, Bhute. The first question, yeah, the answer is a half. The first question, the answer is a half. The second question, the answer is 3 out of 20. Second question, first question, second part, answer is 3 out of 20. The third part is a 100. The third part is a 100. Then the part 4 is, uh, if I'm not wrong, 34,000. 34,000. 34,000. Okay. Then the next one, question number 2. The first part answer is 7 meters. Second part answer is 77 meter squares. Third part answer is 4 to 1. Fourth part answer is 80 meters. The fifth part, Pute, you need to draw a right angle triangle like this, and yeah, write down letter E at the very middle of it, showing that it's 11 meters long. AE length should be 11 meters long. Okay. Then the next one, third question. Third question, Pute, first you need to write down traveled with a speed of 3 kilometers per minute during the first 20 minutes and rested for next 20 minutes or something similar to that. Yeah. Next one, 3 kilometers per minute. Then the next one, average speed 100 kilometers per hour. Or you could have written, if I'm not wrong, I think, how much is it? 1 point something something. Wait, let me check it. Because for some answers, even this was correct. 60 this to this, and 3 and a 5. 1 and a 2/3 of kilometers per minute. You can, even if you wrote it like that, that's correct. 1 and a 2/3 of kilometers per minute, or 1.66 kilometers, 67, sorry, when you round it up, 67, 1.67 kilometers per minute is also correct. Next one, yeah, 25 minutes, 25 minutes. And the next answer, Pute, you need to draw it like this, but this is a bullcrap answer. Yeah, so I don't really mind. Even if you got it correct or wrong, you will get full marks for that. That question doesn't make any sense. Next one. Yeah. Find the number of students in commerce section. Commerce section, Pute, the number of students are 60 students. Dinapota, we are currently going through the answers for the homework which I gave, and then I asked them to like tell me the answers if they get it wrong. But I can understand with the way you look, you didn't even open up the paper during the week, right? So good job with that. Make sure you get it done and send it to me and get it corrected. Okay, Pute? Okay. Write the ratio of the students who study commerce and arts. That's 3 to 4. Next one, 30. Next one, 20. And the last but not the least, 20 degrees greater. 20 degrees greater. Then the last answer which I gave, question which I gave you, B is greater. B is greater punctual. Have I written? Greater punctual. Okay. Greater punctual because 1/5 is less than 1/3. And then Pute, you should have written the thing like this: 2/3, 1/3, and then 4/5, 1/5, 4/5, 1/5. Not getting late, getting late, not getting late, getting late. Yeah. Then the next one, 8 out of 15. And the last answer is 7 out of 15. All good? Anybody got any doubts? Anything which you want me to go over with you? Any questions which you don't understand? Yes, madam, tell me.
Sir, can you explain the fourth question a bit?
Fourth question, sure. Pute, this is a pie chart question. Pie chart, the total entire circle is how many degrees?
360.
360. Okay. So, yeah, degrees are 360 is the total. Keep that in your mind. Yeah. If 40 students in science section, put a science section, this one. Yeah, it's 40. But that 40 students are represented by how many degrees, Pute? 40 students are represented by how many degrees?
80.
80 degrees. Ah, Pute, then 80 to become 40, what should you do? 80 to become 40, what should you do, Pute?
We divided it by 40.
Seriously? 80 to become 40? Divide by how much?
So they divided by 2.
Ah, so the angle you half it is the real value. So how many people will be in commerce? 120 divided by 2. That's 60. Yeah. Just for fun. Let's figure it out. How many people will be in the arts? Because if this is 80, if this is 120, already 200 is done. That means art angle will be how much per day? Art angle will be, yeah, another 160. 160 means what will be the number of students? 80, because we all know, yeah, the angle divided by 2 gives you the real value for this question. Yeah. Write the ratio of students who study commerce and art. So commerce is how much per day? 60. Arts are how much? 40. 60 to 40, which is 6 to 4, which is 3 to 2.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Answer 80, right?
Sorry?
Answer 80, not 40.
Answer?
60 is to 80, right? Because it's art.
Arts are 80. I look at the thing. Dam doom situation pute 3 to 4. Looked at the wrong subject. Give me a moment. Yeah. Are you okay, Ranumi, or are you still like not really sure about the rest of the questions as well?
Um,
You
can
want me
you
to do
continue explaining the question, sir?
okay. Are you okay until there?
Sorry?
Are you okay until here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Next one. 3/8 of the students who study art are girls. Find the number of girls. So put that 3/8 of means multiply, no? 3/8 of art. How many art are there? 80. 3/8 of 80. 80 means 80 over 1. 8 times tables 1, 8 times tables 10. Cube 30. 30 girls are there who are doing art. How many more students study commerce than who study science? So we know science is 40, commerce is 60. So how many are there? Pute? 60 take away 40, which is 20 students. Look at the very beginning. If you work out the numbers properly, then you don't have to worry much. The questions are much easier. Yeah. If the new students were admitted to the art section, 20 new students. Okay, cool. Now the previous, let's write down previous. Previous. Yeah. And now. Previously, how many art students were there, Pute? There were 80 art students. And how much was the total? The total was, how many total number of students are there, Pute, here? 80, 40, 60, that's a 180. Yeah. But now 20 new students came to the school and all those 20 people went to art. So that means now how many will be there, Pute? Now there will be 100 students and 200 in total. 100 art students and 200 in total. Now, Pute, we can remember as the angle, the art angle was how much, Pute? 160 degrees. Pute, use in your brains, you don't have anything to do more than that. 100 out of 200 means how much, Pute? That's a half. A half will be represented in a pie chart with how many degrees? A half of something.
180 degrees.
180 degrees. So how much did it? What happened here, Pute? How much greater did the angle become? The angle became greater by how many degrees? The angle became greater by 20 degrees. And then, Masha Pute, your class is over. You might be thinking, is this is talking Greek, right? This is a grade 10 class, Pute.
Okay, bye, sir.
Okay, Pute. Already, she was like not even she's in primary. The girl might be thinking, "මොන මකුලක්ද මේ අක උගන්වන්නේ?" Yeah. Oh. If something like that happens, Pute, after that everything is done. No? Like think about it. Like you come to a class, you are like feeling like okay, I understood it. Suddenly a connection error happened. You came back into the class, and this sir is talking totally crap and nonsense which you don't understand at all. And after that, what happens? Maths becomes hard. Maths is not a hard subject. It becomes hard when this happens. That's why we say, Anne, don't get absent. Because why? Now, for her, Pute, lucky that it was a different class. For y'all, Pute, if you get absent for one day, the next day it will be like what happened to her. Because why? The main fundamental concept might have gone. Lucky these days the recording and everything is there. But for the recording never helps. Who listens to the recording, man? Yeah, I was recently watching a political thing, much more better than watching a educational recording, right? But still, I fall asleep in my bed. You think, yeah, no point of talking about how we all watch at my recordings, no? Yeah, so yeah. Anyway, let's move back to our work. A and B are two students. And it was so funny when I was like, "Do you all understand Pute?" She was like nodding the head. I was like, "What the hell do you understand?" It's funny. I can. Anyway, let's go back. Let's go back. A and B are two students. Okay, by the way, this is a different question. Anybody got any doubts with any other questions, Pute? Any other?
Okay, the second question in the fifth one.
Second question in the fifth one. Sure. The tree diagram, madam. Yeah. So, what is the probability of student A getting late, Pute? I think student A getting late was 1/3, right? Harinde? Yeah. So the student A is not getting late will be what, Pute? 2/3. Do you get it, Puta? Student A is not getting late is 2/3. That's the story of A. Now let's come to story of B. Yeah. Student B. Student B also, Pute, if A gets not late, student B also can get not late. Or student A gets late, not late, but student A can get late. And the student B's probabilities of not getting late is 1/5. Not getting late is, that means 4/5. Yeah. Even if student A got late, student B still can get not late. Or student B still can get late. It doesn't matter. And not getting late of student B is 4/5. Getting late of student B is 1/5. Finish. That's it, Haridi. Got it, Pute? That is how we finish the Venn diagram there. Anybody got any other doubts, Pute? Any other issues?
Sir, can you explain the fifth question in the fifth one? The last question.
Find the probability of A or B getting late to school. So that means Pute, either A gets late or either B gets late or both of them get late. Do you guys get it? Pute, don't try to, that means you need to figure out, yeah, you need to figure out the moment where only B is getting late. This is B get A getting late, B is not getting late, only A is getting late, as well as both of them getting late. You need to think about all those three things and then add them up together as well. Or you can think about the moment where they both don't get late. What is the value of they both don't get late? That is 2/3 times by 4/5. Am I right? 2/3 times by 4/5 is the moment where they both are not late. Yeah. So 2/3 times by 4/5 is going to be 8/15. Y'all did that answer just before. Yeah. Pute, if 8 out of 15 is definitely none of them are getting late, that means the other 7 out of 15 means either one of them is getting late, right? So, yeah, the answer here will be 7 out of 15. You can do it like that. Or you can definitely do like, yeah, A late, B not late, plus A not late, B is late, plus A is late and B is late. Yeah, that means A getting late was 1/3, B not late is 4/5, plus A not getting late is 2/3, B getting late is 1/5, plus A getting late is 1/3, B getting late is 1/5. Yeah, and add them all up together. So this will be how much per day? That will be a 4 out of 15 plus 2 out of 15 plus 1 out of 15. All of them are out of 15. 4 plus 2 is a 6, 6 plus 1 is a 7. 7 out of 15 is your answer. Can you see? Easy. Everybody got the idea, Pute? Yeah, that's another way of doing it. It's a little longer. And this is the one which was given in the marking scheme as well. But if you all use the answer directly, even that was given the whole mark because you all use your brains there. So it's up to you to decide. Any other? Roshipute, you had a question, right? You were going to say something.
Same thing.
Same question. Anybody else? That's it? Okay, then let's go to the next part of the paper. Next part of the paper, Pute, I actually did it in one of the classes, the first two questions. Yeah, I'll keep the first two questions as homework for y'all. Let's start from the third question onwards, okay? Uh, so first two questions, Pute, anyway, I will discuss again, but if y'all can get it done as homework, that would be perfect. So then I don't have to do the exact same question again. Rather, I can show you all the answer. And like this, if you all have any doubts or issues, we can go through it. That will be much faster. But again, getting things done fast is good, but you all need to make sure that you all understand it as well. No point, no. Two, 27. I think everybody should have received the paper by now to their Zoom chats. To the WhatsApp, it's on the way. Okay, everybody should have received it to the WhatsApp as well. First two questions, let's keep it as homework, Pute. Third question onwards, let's give a start. Okay, third question and the fourth question, I will give you all I'll give you all 15 minutes, but if anybody needs another extra 5 minutes, I will give it. Okay. Your time to do the third and the fourth question will start now. Cool. So, but the third question it says price of 3 books. Let me take it separately. Then it's easy for me to work it out. While you are writing it, Pute, write down what they are saying, then it's easy for you. Yeah. Price of 3 books is equal to the price of 8 pence. Yeah. Price of 5 books is 40 rupees more than the price of 12 pence. That means 12 pence, but another 40 more rupees. All good with it? Then they are saying let the price of book be X and pen be Y. That means don't write B for book, write X for book. Write X for book. And don't write P for pen, write Y for pen. Write Y for pen. Look, yeah, when you do it like this, Pute, it's much easy for you to get it done. Yeah. So within like couple of seconds, we are done with the first question. Next one. By solving the above equation separately, yeah, find separately the price of a book and a pen. Okay, cool. So Pute, we have 3x equals 8y. So maybe let's make y the subject. If we make the y the subject, we can bring this multiply by 8 to other side as a divide by 8, right? That will give you y is equal to 3x divided by 8. Got it, everybody? Then Pute, what will you do? To use substitution method, you make one of the variables of one of the equations the subject. Then you are going to take the other equation which you have, but instead of writing your subjected variable, you are going to use whom? 3x over 8. So I can rewrite this question as 5x is equal to 12. Don't write y. Instead of y, write down the 3x over 8 because y was equal to 3x over 8 plus 40. Got it, Pute? And then, yeah, start to simplify this. We can do Pute both of up and down here to 4 times tables 2, 4 times tables 3. Yeah, denominator is a 1, denominator is a 1. You make everybody's denominator same. So what will happen, Pute? The denominators will cancel out. So what will you get, Puta? You will get, yeah. Now denominators are cancelled out because your denominators are same now. Yeah. Because look here, 10x over 2 equals 3 times 3 is 9x over 2 plus 80 over 2. Over 2, over 2, over 2. In equations, if the denominators are same, you can cancel out the denominators. Then this plus 9x will come to the side as a negative 9x. 10x minus 9x, that's just a x. X equals 80. X value is 80. Then Pute, we can remember our y value is how much? We can find out the y value by putting that number in here. So y is equal to 3 times by 80 divide by 8. 8 times tables 1, 8 times tables 10. Y value is a 30. And we can remember Pute, X is book, right? So we can write down price of a book is rupees 80 and price of a pen is rupees 30. Pute, if you got this thing wrong, please write down the thing which I did and redo it again with understanding what are the steps I followed. Then you will see Pute, every question, whatever I do, yeah, in the future as well, when we are doing papers, you all will see Pute, every question whenever I do the exact same process. I make one of the variable subject and that subjected value I'm putting in the other equation and then solving it and taking that answer to the subjected guy to find the other answer. That's the exact same thing I do. Every single question. Yeah. That's how you should do it. But there's another one more question here. By spending 1,900 Yeah, a certain number of pens and twice the number of books can be purchased. Find the number of books and number of pens that can be purchased for the above money. So Pute, that means let's assume the number of pens. Number of pens is equal to some sort of like a or number n for number. Then Pute, yeah, maybe Pute, we know twice the number of books were purchased as the number of pens, right? Yakina Pute, if n amount of pens were purchased, how many books were purchased? Wait. Number of books. Where? Find the number of book. Certain number of pens. Twice that number of. Okay. Number of books are twice. That means how much should I put the number of books I purchased? If didn't hear you, Yakina Pute.
2n.
2n. 2n. Then Pute, what will be the prices? The prices will be, we can remember, a pen is 30 rupees, a book is 80 rupees. So the total price for the pens will be number of pens times by 30, which is 30n, and number of books times by 80 will be 160n. The total entire price is how much? That means Pute 190n. And they are saying that value is equal to how much? 1900 Pute. So 190n is 1900. Then this multiply by 190 will come to other side as a divide by 190. That will give me n is equal to what Pute? 1900 divided by 190. 0 to 0 cancel. 19 time tables 1, 19 time tables 10. The number of pens per purchase is 10 pens were purchased. That means how many books were purchased? Twice of it, which is 20 books. What are they asking in the question? Find the number of books and the number of pens which was purchased. We can write down 10 pens and 20 books were bought. Done. Finish. Lovely. Did that make sense with everybody? Everyone good, right? Then the next question which I asked you all to do is question number 4. Length of side of a rhombus is 2x plus 1 and perpendicular distance between two parallel sides are x. Okay, so let me draw a rhombus Pute. Rhombus means a square get tilted, right Puta? Rhombus means a square get tilted. So in a rhombus Pute, what do we know? All sides are same length but a little bit tilted. Yeah. So we know Pute, length of a side is how much? 2x plus 1 and all sides are equal. And the perpendicular height they are saying me, the height from here to here, they are saying that's a x. Okay. The length of another square is 2. Okay, there's a square Pute. And length of a square means all sides are same, no? 2 centimeters. More than the perpendicular height. Okay, wait. That means x plus 2. 2 more than that. Okay, perpendicular height plus x, no? So x plus 2. The area of the square is 4 centimeter squares more than the rhombus. Okay. So Pute, what is the area of this rhombus? Area of the rhombus is x times by height times base, right? Height times base. X times by 2x plus 1. Yeah. What is the area of this line Pute? That's going to be x plus 2 times by x plus 2. But they are saying the area of the square is 4 centimeters more than the rhombus. That means this value plus another 4 Pute. Yeah, rhombus area plus another 4 is the area of the square. Using the above data, construct a quadratic equation using x, solve it, find the perimeter of the rhombus and the square separately. That means find the x value and then find the perimeter. Sure. Now, but we just created a nice equation. What should we do now? Yeah, we should expand this thing. X times 2x, that's a 2x squared. X times 1, that's a x. And then we got a plus 4 equals. If you expand this thing, what will I get today? X times x, that's a x squared. X times 2, that's a 2x. 2 times x, that's again a 2x. 2 times 2, that's a 4. Yeah. Now, Pute, to solve a quadratic equation, you need null factor. Null factor means one side should be 0. So that means, Pute, we might have to bring everybody here to other side. Yeah. So when they come to other side, we already have x square plus x plus 4. Now a negative x square will come. Negative 2x will come. Another negative 2x will come. And another negative 4 will come equals 0. 2x square minus x square is just a x squared. Nice. It's a monic thing. That's better. X minus 2x, that's going to be minus 3x. Yeah. Positive 4 minus 4. Oh, that's so good. They cancel off. So then my factorizing is easy. Why? There's no constant number here. When there's no constant number, it's just like a linear factorization. You can just take a 1x out and you will have the other factor as x minus 3. So good. So then what are the answers put there? Yeah, and the null factor law, either x is equal to 0 or x minus 3 is equal to 0. That means x is equal to a 3. But put there x is a length. So can it be 0? No. Yeah, we usually don't take it as a 0, right? Yeah, x is not 0. Oh, x equals 0. This cannot happen because x is the perpendicular height. Yeah. Pute, in a rhombus, the perpendicular height is x. So if it is 0, there's no perpendicular height. No, that doesn't make any sense, right? So that is wrong. So definitely then I know x is how much, Pute? 3 centimeters. Now, Pute, because I know x is 3 centimeters, now I can go and figure out the length of the rhombus. What is this? This is going to be then 2 times by 3 plus 1. 2 times 3 plus 1 is how much, Pute? 2 times 3 is a 6. 6 plus 1 is 7 centimeters. Then what will be the perimeter? Therefore, perimeter of rhombus is how much, Pute? 7 centimeters times by 4, because all sides are same, no? 28 centimeters. And then Pute, this is 3 we got. So 3 plus 2, that's a 5. Then we can write down, therefore, perimeter of square, you need to write this thing down underneath, is 5 times by 4, which is 20 centimeters. Finish. That was not that bad, but this is a very nice question today. So far, O-level papers never had a nice question like this. Like they have told about two different things and this thing. So there is a chance a question like that this can turn up. Very nice question. That's why I say that Ishant's and Roshit's school, like they do pretty hard but nice questions. It's just because of the two teachers. Like in our days, it was about two teachers who tried to like be greater than the other. In a way, it benefited the students because of that. Because when one person makes a very good quality paper, the other person tries to make it more better than that. But yeah, the students were suffering because always the average values were low. Anyway, that's a different story. All right. Can you guys quickly do the question number 5 and 6? Zayan Pute, I have already sent it to your, what do you call, mom's mobile. Yeah. Yeah. Let's try to get it done Pute quickly. Everyone, I will give you all just like before 15 minutes, but if you all need a little bit more time than that, which I suppose you will need, yeah, most probably you will need, then I will give you all 5 more minutes. Alrighty. Your time starts now. Good luck, Pute. Let's give a start, Pute. Okay. But if you all haven't finished the next one, I will give you more time. I know that might have taken because mean median mode is model class scenario takes a little bit of time to work it out. Yeah. Anyway, the following table represents the time spent by on spent online by 100 grade 10 students on a certain day. Write the model class. Definitely, Pute, we can see 35 is the highest thing, and that is 40 to 60. 40 to 60. Model class is 40 to 60. By taking the mid value of the model class as the assumed mean, find the mean time spent daily online by a student to the nearest minute. Okay, let's do the table there. Time is our first category. Number of students, and then mid value. Yeah, number of students is the frequency, right? So if is that mid value is because if it is a group data, mid value we take it as the what x value, and then deviation definitely, and then fd value because we don't use the fx value because the numbers are a bit high. Then we use deviations, right? Assume mean and all the stuff. Yeah. Okay. First one, 0 to 20. Number of students are 8. Then the mid value will be 10 because 0 plus 20 divided by how much? Divided by 2. And then the deviation and FD, let's think about that later. Then the other one, 20 to 40. Mid value is a 30. I mean, number of students are 15. Let me do the other ones later. The other one is 40 to 60. How much is that? 35. And then the other one is 60 to 80. Value is 20. 80 to 100. That's a 60. And then 100 to 120. The value is 6. Okay. This is the table. Let's put the mid values now then. This is a 30, 50, 70, 90, 110. And they ask us to use the assume mean as the model class. So deviation at that point is 0. So and this will be how much Pute? Negative 20. This is negative 40. This is positive 20, positive 40, positive 60. Then the FD values Pute. Deviation times by the frequency. Negative 40 times this is negative how much Pute? Negative 320. This is negative 300. This is a 0. This is how much? 20 times 20, that's a 400. Next one is a 64 with a 0. And next one is 36 with a 0. Alright, Pute. Then we know, Pute, you don't have to do the working out for it. The sigma f value, they have already said there are 100 students. So you don't have to do the counting, it's 100. We know that. It was given in the question. There are 100 students. And then negative 300, positive 300, what will happen Pute? Negative 300 and 400 positive will become 100. I just make the simplification on itself, so it's easy for me to do the addition subtraction. Yeah. So that means Pute overall now here, how much is there? 1100. From that 1100, when you take a 300 out, that's a 800. 800 take away 20, 780. So sigma FD will be 780, positive 780. Then Pute, we can write down, therefore, mean is equal to assume mean. What is our assume mean? The mid value of the model class. Assume mean. They said us to use it as 50 plus 780 over 100. So that's going to be how much, Pute? 50 plus 7.8. 50 plus 7.8 will be a 57.8. To the nearest minute, it will be 57 minutes. So it's close enough for a how much, Pute? Close enough for a 1 whole hour.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir, what is deviation?
Okay, you are using calculator, Pute. Deviation is the old method for the people who used to not use calculators. Okay, for user, what you need to do is you have the mid value here, you have the frequency here, mid value times by frequency, add them all up together, divide by the number of numbers, you will get the same 57 or 57.8. Actually, not 57.8. When you round it up properly, 58. My mistake. My goodness. Okay, now it's correct.
So basically, for me, I just had to multiply frequency times my midpoint for each and divide that by the.
Add them all up together, divide by 100. Yes.
Divide by 100.
Yeah. Cool. Next one. Using the answer in above two, estimate the time spent in hours spent online by 100 students per month. So, but in average, a student spends 58 per month. Yeah? And 100 students are there. So, how much of time is spent? 5,800 hours. I mean, minutes are spent. But that convert into hours means divided by 60, right? 0 to 0 cancel. Yeah. Again, 2 time tables 3. This will be 2 time tables 2, 9, 0. How many 3's can go into 29, Pute? That's a 9 left over 2. How many 3's can go into a 20? That's a 6 left over 2 thirds of an hour. 96 and 2 thirds of an hour. 2 thirds hours are spent by 100 students. All good, Pute? Next one. A man D observes from the top floor of the building a fisherman. B in the nearby river. Yeah. An angle of depression. Okay. The fisherman rides the boat 50 meters forward towards the building and observe the above man at an angle of elevation of this much. Okay. From the top of a building, a fisherman B in the nearby river. Okay. So, Pute, what's happening here? There's a river. There's a building. Make it easy for your life as much as possible. And there's a river underneath the building. Okay. At the very beginning, Pute, there's a man on top of the building at the point they call D. Okay. And there's another fisherman at the point B at the moment. And then, yeah. Actually, you don't have to write D or anything like that. But anyway. So the man observes, yeah, the fisherman with the angle of depression of how much Pute at the very beginning? 40 degrees. So from the man's eyesight, if you look 40 degrees down, that was the fisherman. Then the fisherman came how much Pute? 50 meters forward towards the building. So he came 50 meters forwards towards the building. And from that point Pute, from the fisherman, if we look upwards with the angle of elevation of how much they say 70 degrees. You see this. So this is the sketch Pute. This is the sketch which we just created. Draw the diagram using a scale of 1 centimeter represents 50 meters. That means the length from here to here, you should take it as a 1 centimeter. Pute. Got it, everybody? And Pute, we know this line is horizontal line. This is also horizontal. So if this angle is a 40 degrees, this angle will be also how much Pute? 40 degrees. Is that clear, everybody? Alternate angles. Yeah, because their horizontal lines are parallel to each other. Okay. Find the distance between the second location. So the third question is find the distance between second location of the fisherman and the building. So from here to here, what is that distance they are asking? And find the height of the building. From here to here, what is the height of the building they are asking? Okay, but we have a good idea about the question now, and we are ready to do it. Yep, let's quickly get it done before we have a break for today. Okay. So we can remember the 1 centimeter forward, 40 degrees, 70 degrees. Yeah. Keep that in your mind. That's what we are going to draw. So here we go, Pate. Let me first get my ruler and draw a horizontal line. And then Pate, before forgetting, mark 1 centimeter. Yeah. Because 50, no, 1 centimeter there. That's the point. Okay, done. Okay, then Pute, from here, how much of an angle we need to make? We need to make 40 degrees. That is 40. 40 is here. Yeah. And then what you need to do is Puta, take your ruler and make that 40 degrees line. Make sure it goes through the point and good enough length. Then Pute, take your compass again, keep it at the 50 centimeters up, move 50 meters more towards compass here and mark the what 70 degrees. Okay, and then draw from here to here. Put at that point where they meet each other, which is crazy. I don't know why did they give us this much of small diagram like this. It doesn't make any sense to me. Why did they make this much of a small thing? 50 meters. It could have been 5 meters. Then it makes more sense. But I don't know. They gave us a very small thing. So these numbers are not the best accurate numbers we get, isn't it? Did you all get something like this as well? Others? You all also got a very small diagram. Did you guys also got a small diagram for that? Guys? Because for me, this is very, very small. Anyway, here we go. So this length Pute is the height of the building. This is the length from here to here. So if you all can see Pute, I can definitely see the length from the second location to the building, which is this line. Yeah, is how much Pute? Half a centimeter. So Pute, we know, yeah, 1 centimeter represents 50 meters, then half a centimeter will represent how much Pute? 25 meters. So the answer for the third question is that. Yeah. Then Pute, I need to find the height of the building, right? I need to make sure it's straight enough. Looking good. Not the best part. Okay, Pute. If I have a look here, the height of the building is not 1, but almost like a 1.3. 1.3. No, actually 1.2. So 1 centimeter represents 50 meters. Yeah. 1.2 centimeters will represent 50 times by 0.2, Pute. 1.2. 50 times 1.2 will be, Pute, how much? 6. 60. 60 meters, Pute. The answer will be 60 meters. The building will be 60 meters tall. All good, Putha, everybody? Did everybody understand that part, what I did? Everybody good? Yeah. So the answer for the third one is 25 meters, and the height of the building is 60 meters. Cool. Alrighty. Then, guys, let's have a break for today. Yeah. I'll see you guys next time then. Have a great week ahead, Pute. Bye bye, guys. You run good?
Good night, sir.
Good night, Pute.
Thank you.
Okay, see you. Okay. See you, Pute.